Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Vexx Gaming TV. Today we're going to talk about Vexx, the game. For the speed run, there is a section in the below that is, I guess, RNG based, or at least that's what we thought. It's the Sumo section, and you could lose a lot of time during this section. Now, I'm going to show you what a bad cycle looks like, or what happens when you lose time. I actually have this instance right here that is already predetermined to be a bad cycle. And the way that I know that is by making a save state before entering this arena and seeing that it's a bad cycle. When I load that save state, what's going to happen is the bad cycle will happen every single time. So watch this. So he's gonna walk about halfway to me and start throwing rocks, which is what you don't want. You don't want him to throw rocks early. It's like, now, I know a bunch of you are gonna do your own testing, and you're gonna probably save cycles like this yourself with save states to, see what's going on and figure it out for yourself. So what I've learned is it's very, very deceiving and hard to understand. I'm doing my best to make the runs better for speedrunners because I'm going to be speedrunning it myself. And I've noticed that this is a very difficult subject to fight, is RNG manipulation. So what's going to happen is if you do a save state like I did of a bad cycle, the cycle is going to stay like that for a while. But I noticed that one of my bad cycle save states that I had, after about 20 minutes to a half hour, the cycle actually changed, which was weird. But like you'll see, I got the same exact cycle again. He's going to stop in the same exact spot, and he's going to throw that rock, just like I said the first time. So there is some values in here that I'm not quite understanding yet, and I don't know how to, I guess, figure out the true way that the values are given, because I don't understand how a save state can change the value if I can force this same outcome every single time. Now look, I'm running around in circles. You know what? Let's move the camera a bit. Let's move the camera about. It doesn't matter because the value is already given. Watch, he's gonna do the same thing. And I'm doing this for a reason, to prove a point to you guys, because I tried making a video of this in the past, and it was actually really difficult to explain what was going on here and how to manipulate it. You see, 3 times in a row, where he stops really soon and throws rocks. I think that's proof enough. I mean, I could keep doing this. I could keep loading the save state and show you that the value is saved already once you're in the arena. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to before we even entered the arena, coming out of Tempest Peak, where the next area is the below where the Sumo is. And there is a way to better your chances for a good Sumo. Now, it's not going to happen all the time. Recording this, I've realized that's not going to happen all the time, and it sucks. It sucks because, like, me trying to prove that the RNG is better on video and then showing a fail is kind of counterintuitive. It's like, well, is it really better or is it RNG? So what I want you guys to do is your own testing. But what I noticed is that the frame that you enter the Sumo arena is when the value is given to the Sumo. And you can't really get a frame perfect entry every single time. But what I can do is make it so that when you're entering the arena, you're around some frames that normally are good cycles. So there is times that this will fail. I'm letting you know right now. But I've done my testing. I did 15 runs in a row without a bad cycle, and I know that it's probably going to happen on video, or I'm going to have a bad cycle and it's going to suck. But you're gonna have to do your own testing. But yeah, so what you want to do is, you never entered the below yet. You're coming out of Tempest Peak, so everything is the same for everybody at this point. You're gonna press the heart, and you're gonna start holding up right now. You don't want to jump into the water. You just want to hold up, walk into the water, and then start swimming as soon as you enter that water. The more precise you are every single time that you do this, the better chance you have of being a good cycle right in there. So you're going to do that every single time. Just walk up, fall in, and go in. Now the value is given to the Sumo. We don't know what cycle it is. We know that we're within a certain amount of frames that has a lot of good cycles. So let's hope that this is a good cycle and show you what happens on a good cycle. See? Now we'll do it again to get our, good cycles, our force on good cycles, RNG manipulation. And hopefully we don't have a failure and have bad cycles here, because at that point, I mean, you have to do your own testing, because I'm not going to sit here on video and show you me doing this 20 times and having the mathematics to it, because it'll just be too long of a video. Oh man, my nose is itchy. Anyway, there we go. 2 times in a row. Let's do it again. And if I get 3 times in a row, we're ending the video there, and you guys can see for yourself how much this actually helps. Now you can always save half of a second and jump right in the water as fast as you can and get here as fast as you can because it's a speed run, but you're risking being surrounded by random frames, which we don't know is going to be good frames or bad frames. At least now we know that there's a better chance of it being a good cycle compared to a bad cycle doing it this way. You see how that was a different cycle? You see how he went like this with his hand? That was a different cycle, but it was still a good cycle. And that's what I've noticed happens a lot. Either you get the cycle where he walks all the way to the edge, or you get the cycle where he walks and does this, and then he continues to walk. And then, I mean, every now and then you get the bad cycle where he does stop. And it sucks, but at least we're in a ballpark to better our chances now compared to going into it blind. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully I can help you speedrunners for Vexx have a better time on this stage. I mean, if I can cut it down to where it only happens every 5 runs, 10 runs, 20 runs compared to every other run where you have a bad cycle, that's good enough for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.